Hello, hello, Saggy Joe. So, I have something disturbing to report, and I like to call them gym bros. So, I've mentioned before to the two people that listen to this channel that I go to the gym, and I was doing my workout, whatever, and there's this like a 5'4", 5'5", not really that built guy, and he took off his shirt. I was like, brother, oh brother, this guy stinks, man. Oh, my boy, if you're gonna take off your shirt and just flex at the mirror 24/7, at least look the part. And I want to put a very big disclaimer here. I'm all for gains, but taking off your shirt and looking at your non-chiseled body is something you should appreciate probably in the washroom at the very least. But that's not even the first thing that happened to me in the washroom. So the first thing was I came in, I needed to pee, right? Like a normal human being. This guy, I swear to God, I don't know what it was. He was doing drugs, like literal drugs, in the washroom at the fifth floor lesson I go to, and I was just like, kind of awkward, because I didn't like notice him, or well, I kind of saw him. I was like, yo, I just gotta fucking pee, man. Like, let me take the leak, right, and relieve my urethra, and then we can go from there. And then, well, my urethra's not being relieved; it's my bladder, but whatever. It's not funnier that way. And then this guy, right? He he like looks at me like he's watching me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start watching you. And as I'm going out, I see like pills in his hand. So I'm just like, whatever, that's your business. That's your life, whatever. Go ruin your life. Just don't affect mine. Uh, it's clear he had issues. This guy smelled like smoke, like not even like a barbecue smoke, not even like a smoky like you could tell this guy smoked like 10 packs in one. How did he even get in the fit for less? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. This guy probably didn't look like he really fit in with the customer base, but I'm being judgmental. Uh, so I'm doing my dance routine. I do Zumba to warm up, and I do my workout. And a lot of the Zumba involves me looking at the other side, and then looking at the other side. So this guy's leaving, and it just so happens that I'm starting to move side to side, and part of the Zumba is that I face that side, so I see him. This motherfucker thinks I'm watching him. So the whole time I'm doing my dance, every time I would look to the side because I could see the exit, the guy would just stand there. He stood there for like 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna getting concerned now because this guy knows my face. And this is the fit for less that I prefer. Like I had the black thing so I could go to different fit for less gyms, but this is the one that I prefer. And Jesus Christ, like I was not looking. Look, I don't even like working out. Okay, like let's get that out of the way. The fact that I had to deal with a druggie, that's the first thing that happens to me the moment I walk into that place. Granted, if I didn't need to piss, I probably wouldn't have interacted with him, but who cares? Next thing is really a not built guy. Like he's got had some gains to be fair to him. Why did you take off your shirt though? Like why? And it's not like there's any girls to be impressed by him. I mean, okay, there's the woman, girls, whatever. There's one, and there's one woman who came with her boyfriend, who was like a 6'4" pound behemoth. So I'm just like, are you gonna put your shirt on now? And then she looks at me. I look at her. You both look at that guy. We both either give it that, and her boyfriend too. And we just gave that look of like, uh, you know, like kind of like a little bit of disgust and just a lot of annoyance. And then to top it all off, in 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 the section when I was doing my Zumba, this guy just stood there awkwardly for my warm was 15 minutes of straight dance. This guy was just stood there, like right behind me. Well, okay, he wasn't right behind me, but the room is not that big, so I felt this guy watching me, and I was just like, please, just let me do my workout, please, for the love. I was just like, I understand it's late. but it's a Monday fucking night. It's 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 after a holiday. So why are all the weirdos in the gym right now? Do you not have okay? Well, okay. I don't have a life, so I'm allowed to say this. Do you not have a life? Please, for the love of God. And do you just not have some decency? Okay, the druggie, he can be excluded because when you're addicted, there's never any decency. To be perfectly honest with you, but when we're gonna go with the guy who was just staring at me for the past 15 minutes, please, um, look, maybe he wasn't. In fairness to the guy, but it so very felt very awkward that you just stood there for 15 minutes while I was trying to do my workout, and like if you're at least doing an exercise, it wouldn't have felt so awkward. Or going on your phone. No, you were just staring, like watching. I was like, oh, jeez, Louise, man. Again, I don't want to be too judgmental. Guy probably was minding his own business, but it kind of just felt me. I just felt some type of way, and perhaps that's something I need to fix. No, qualms about that. And I just the guy who took off his shirt. That's what bothers me, man. It's like you don't want to shame someone for getting gains, and I mentioned the height because I just wanted to give a visual. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not trying to shame the guy's height. Um, it's just like a visual. I'm trying to leave out like the city and stuff like that. It's just like it's it's I don't know. It's one thing to be Adonis and take off your shirt and like appreciate your chisel features. It's another thing to kind of just be like your average Joe, you know, and then try and do the same thing when you have really nothing. And again, I don't want to shame the guy's gains because I respect the gains, but again, there's a time and place for respecting them. It's a PSA. I would much prefer if it's all the same to you, good sir. Not that you would watch this, but please, just just put the shirt on, please, for the love of God. Stop it. Oh, anyways, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say. I don't know what's happening. I've been to the gym numerous times at around 11:15, and I've not had this issue. And I'm kind of shaken, especially the druggie. Listen, those people are unhinged, and they are very dangerous. It could go south for me so fast. It's not even funny. And I'm actually slightly concerned and a little bit scared. I really don't know if I should go back to the gym or avoid it for the next 30 seconds. 30 seconds? What the hell? For the next month or so. I don't know what I'm going at. Uh, I think I've extended this video long enough. That's everything I gotta say. Later days.